Don't let the clouds fool you. We are not in Seattle anymore. Come on. It's morning in Nashville. You want to go on a little drive through our neighborhood in Nashville? Driving by your neighbor's front yard. And there's horses. Not one horse, two horses. So this is the part I want to show you. First thing I see every day when I get to the entrance of the neighborhood is a big church. I'm gonna take a left to go into town. There's another big church right next to it. And then you look down the street, what do you see? There's another big church down there too. Well, hey everybody. Are we recording? I think we're recording. We have moved to Nashville. We actually landed somewhere. We traveled for a while, explored different cities, stayed with parents, but we landed here in Nashville, actually Franklin, Tennessee. We love it. It's awesome. I think God put us here for a very specific reason. What sticks out to me about Nashville is that when I drive to the entrance of my neighborhood, I see three really big churches. Well, why are you planting a church in Nashville or in Franklin if there's already a lot of churches there? And Haley and I both think that the reason God put us here in this city is because Nashville is one of the last few places that is still somewhat a bastion of cultural Christianity in America. Or some people call it Christendom. But what I mean by cultural Christianity is when the secular culture has made church culture a part of it. Well, the impression Haley and I got when we were praying about it is that God was putting us into the eye of the storm of cultural Christianity. Okay, that might be a little bit dramatic. The truth is, I think God sent us here from the future.
Come on, honey. Hey, boy, get in there. Atta boy. In here you go. Sit down.
Oh, gosh. What I mean by that is, we lived in Seattle for the past 13 years, and in that way, in my time there, I observed two things. One, I observed the end of cultural Christianity in America because Christendom is dead there and it's still alive and well here. And I experienced the end of the road for the American edition model. So, all that to say, Nashville, Franklin, the Bible Belt, all the cities in America are in the same exact spot, meaning cultural Christianity in America is disappearing. And that's probably a good thing because the church has always really thrived in difficult times and it's always done poorly in times of comfort. But what it means for us is that every year, you can look at the past 10 years, and every year it becomes harder and harder and harder to get a non-Christian to come into a church. So, right now, if you want to reach non-Christian people with the gospel, if you want to talk to non-Christian people about Jesus, you're probably not going to find them inside of the doors of one of these churches. Where you will find them is here, on the street you live on, in your neighborhood. Jesus has something to say to us about this. He says it in Matthew 28. He says, go. So what you need to do if you want to reach people who are not Christians is you need to go to them. And there's a lot of them around you, wherever you are. And the parable of the sower says something really cool about this. Jesus says that 75% of the time, if you talk to someone about Jesus, they're going to totally reject you. But 25% of the time, 25% of the people are receptive. That if you try to plant a seed, they're going to receive it. The people are receptive to the idea that there's a God who loves them. And that's pretty exciting to think that 25% of the people on your street, the street you live on, are open to hearing about Jesus. So we're here for the same reason we'd go anywhere. Wherever we live, we want to be there to tell our friends and neighbors about Jesus. Alright guys, what are we finding out here?
Fireflies. Yeah.
Have you found any yet?
I found one. I found like 5.
Fireflies on a summer night. I guess that means I'm back in the South. I kind of miss fireflies on the summer nights.